So Halloween is supposed to be fun, but for families coping with food allergies, well, it can be pretty scary.
That's why the Teal Pumpkin project was created. You'll see them outside of homes, on stoops and front porches all over America now. So what does the Teal Pumpkin mean? We shall explain.
Okay, so let's bring in our guest, Dr. Manav Segal, who's an allergist. He's here this morning with a 6-year-old patient, Shane Fox, and his mom, Tracy.
So let's start with you two, Tracy and Shane. Hi, Shane. Welcome to the show. Who are you, by the way? What's this costume?
Captain America.
Oh, you are. So what school do you go to in Egg Harbor Township?
Sleigh ball.
Are they watching now? Okay.
Do you want to wave to them and say hi?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hi, Miss Lucia's class.
I love it.
So, Tracy, Mom, when he was 16 months old, he ate some peanuts in a cookie. What happened to him?
Well, I gave him a little peanut butter cookie, half the size of a dime, and within an hour, he broke out in hives. He couldn't, well, he could breathe, but it was kind of like he had a cold. He had a runny nose, he was coughing.
What do you think it was?
I thought we have no peanut allergies in our family. I thought he just got sick. And so I took him to urgent care.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's probably the worst thing I could have done, but peanut allergies was the last thing I thought.
And then it happened again?
So we took him, and then we got him tested.
Good.
And his numbers were off the charts for peanuts and tree nuts.
Oh, tree nuts.
And tree nuts. And so they just said, you know, just to avoid peanuts. And I thought, oh, well, that's easy. You know, just avoid peanuts.
It's not easy.
No, because then you start reading the labels, and it says may contain, made in the same facility, and then I'm starting to think, oh, well, this isn't going to be.
Doctor,
So
what does
your
that
life
mean?
changed then, didn't it?
Totally. Totally, yeah.
Something was made in the same facility, so they maybe is residue of peanuts in the machine?
That's right, and for some kids, they may be especially sensitive to even small amounts of peanuts or tree nuts. And so, you know, we try and make things simple for families and tell them to avoid things that could be cross-contaminated just so that they don't pose a risk.
But this is daily, you have to worry about it, but especially on certain days, like Halloween. Now, Shane, do you like Halloween?
Yeah.
Why do you like Halloween?
Because I get to dress up, and I get to be Captain America, and I get to get lots of gummies and candy.
Candy, which is exciting for Shane, but as a mom, that can be kind of scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's in it.
Well, yeah, and then even like when you're going trick-or-treating, and if you get a gummy or a Swedish fish, if it's in the same bag with like a Reese's peanut butter cup and it touched it, now it's like, and he's eating it, well, that's cross-contamination.
So what do the teal pumpkins mean if I see it on a porch?
Well, it means that the house is giving out safe treats, like non-food, so it's totally safe for him. And the most thing is he's included with all the fun with Halloween, and he's not excluded like all the other kids.
So that's not peanuts though, right, Doctor?
No, this is, I mean, kids with food allergies, the statistics are pretty startling. 1 in 13 children have a food allergy.
Of some sort.
Of some sort. And those most common food allergens are milk, egg, soy, wheat, peanuts, tree nuts, fish and shellfish also, but
a lot of the things that are in
going to
candy
be found, exactly, in candy and chocolate.
Let's look through some candies that are okay to give out.
Sure. So there's a couple companies that make a real effort to make sure that their candies don't contain any of the top 8 allergens. They clearly label it, and so some of those brands are brands like Young Earth, Enjoy Life, Made Good, and these are safe options and will provide candy for the majority of kids with food allergies.
Is there some website we could go to, because we can't show all of them that are safe?
No, you're right. So even looking into this myself, I went online, and there were some good websites that had resources that listed the most common candies that aren't cross-contaminated. Some other ones that are going to be more easily found are going to be things like Skittles or Starburst, Swedish fish, but you can't take for granted that just because the main ingredients don't contain those top 8 allergens that they aren't, like you said, processed in a facility that contains some of those allergens.
So if that's the case, then it's probably just safer to give out, what are these goodies, like pencils and pens and
so the
stickers?
So the idea with the Teal Pumpkin project is that it's going to be inclusive for everyone, not just kids with the typical food allergies, but there's kids with other intolerances or celiac disease, and you know, toys really allow everyone to participate, food allergies or not.
Before we go too far, Shane can eat peanuts now, folks. How old are you, Shane?
6.
You're 6. And through immunotherapy. So you fed him little bits of peanuts and stuff till now he's okay.
Yeah, so starting in 2016, we started treating kids like Shane with food allergies, including peanut allergy. And starting at very, very low doses of peanut, under 1 milligram, we can build their tolerance to peanut. It takes about 10 months to get from starting doses up to 1 peanut, but for kids like Shane, he's on a maintenance dose of about 8 to 10 peanuts a day.
So do you like peanuts?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well,
No?
No!
Well, maybe you'll get
Peanut
more
butter.
time. Peanut butter?
Yeah, I like peanut butter.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Well, happy Halloween.
Yes. Thank you, Captain America.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.